Hello, man, Guardians slash YouTube, wherever the hell I decide to post this to. So, I promise you guys, if you gave me 50 likes on that picture of potato, of a russet potato, it was a very ripe russet potato, I'll tell you. And I would tell a story about how I almost punched a female judge in the face on accident at the Bushiroad Thank You tournament last year in Del Mar. Okay, so the story begins with just some friends from a local car shop from Kirkir Cards, a card shop in Monterey Park that closed down a while ago. RIP. So I've never been to like a tournament for anything like card game, anything TCG related. So I was like a little hesitant about going. And the day before the tournament, not I don't think it was the day before, maybe a week before the tournament, that I had got robbed there because my friends had given me the wrong directions to get home because we had just came back from Temple City from Destination. Yeah, so it was already starting to be complete shit before the tournament started. So at that point in time, I quit Vanguard. So my friends had said, "Hey, just come anyways, come for fun. And if you want to play, just possibly you can use my Link Joker deck." And let me tell you right now, this deck had like no break rights, no perfect guards. You could only lock a maximum of 2 times with that shit. Just like 2 times and that was it. And like I've never played Link Joker before. Like I've always been Shadow Paladin, like full battle for life. Okay, so yeah, it was like basically a trial deck. It was basically like an up trial deck. So day the tournament comes, I'm a little late to get there before the doors and everything open and stuff. So all my friends are already way in front of the line and everything. My friend already has a clipboard for me. He's already filled out half the deck list and everything. Before he could finish it, a female judge had told him, just stand up. You can't fill out for your friend. I'm sorry. Now, this isn't the judge I almost hit. I wasn't angry at this judge at all. Like, I'm telling you, I am not the type to just get angry out of just like no type of bullshit and just like ready to deck somebody. I am like really enjoyable to be around. I'm promising you that. So I go back in the back of the line, fill out the deck list and everything. I meet another friend who I currently do a YouTube channel with. You guys should subscribe. I'll post the thing in the links and yeah. So it was just stupid, really. So me and him were talking. We get inside. I'm sitting there nervous and everything. I'm reuniting with all my old friends from the card shop and whatnot. And yeah, it was good for a minute. And I also met I'm not sure you guys saw the Core and Misaki cosplayers there, but I got their numbers. I got their numbers. I dated one for a while, but it didn't work out. So yeah, back to the story. We were sitting there repairing our decks. He had a test game with me to test the Link Joker deck because I didn't know how to play it. So I had like one test run with that deck. I had one test run, that was it. And so when the match starts, they're getting all hyped up and everything. The rules, telling the rules, they're telling don't do this, don't do that. Be on your P's and Q's. If you time out, then you both lose. If you DQ or whatever, if you're not there in time, they're telling you all the general stuff that I didn't personally know. So yeah, at that moment, everybody's like, stand up, Vanguard. And I'm just finding some really ultra pro elitist. You guys have seen me bitch and complain about elites before, but this guy wasn't the dick kind of elitist. Yeah, he beat me. He was my first round opponent. Like I did really well. Like here's the thing, we were both at like 5 damage, whatever. I'm like, okay. At the last turn, I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna go crit me. Like I had enough to guard. I had like 40k guard in my hand. This guy was sitting for 25. If I dropped my hand down, or at least dropped like 36, the guy was not touching me. But he did in fact pull a critical trigger, just one critical trigger into my ass. And I handed over the win. I handed over. I'm like, okay, good job. You did great, or whatever. Good job. See you in the finals. Hope you can make it, or whatever. So, yeah, but this isn't when I almost just punched the judge, female judge, on accident. On accident. I would never hit a woman just to be hitting a woman. If she started hitting me like she was a grown ass man, then we would have a problem. So second round comes. Or actually, it wasn't the second round. I did, in fact, make it out the loser bracket after the second round. And then everybody went to the panel or whatever. So they had Morikawa voice actors, the Misaki voice actor. She was really nice. She and I joked around for a bit. We made like face at each other. Morikawa voice actor is kind of cool, but unfortunately, neither one of them knew shit about the game. So when I asked them a question when they're doing Q&A, they didn't know shit about shit I was talking about. So I was like, why the fuck did you come here again? That was just like, yeah. So yeah, basically that. Let me put these cards out. I feel distracted. So comes the third round where I could just like make it out, and then it was like the third or fourth round. I forgot what the order would be in, but I know I made it to like at least the fifth round in the tournament. So I'm at the loser bracket. I'm fighting on my third or fourth match, wherever it was. I'm fighting a guy with Spike Brothers. And this guy was beating my ass. Like, he had me push back to 5 damage to his 4 or whatever. And I'm like, shit, I don't have nothing to lock with. Like, the guy had took out all my grade 3 right over to grade 2 right chain lockers. So they're all in damage zone, just like sitting there. I'm sitting there like, wow, I'm screwed. So, like, here comes this guy hits me up for 3 crits. I'm not sure exactly how many crits, but let's just say 3 because I needed more than 1 heal trick to survive and murk this guy next turn because he had no cards in his hand to guard with, no intercepts. This guy was going to be done with. He pulled 2 grade 3s. It was it. And so that's all I had was like a couple crits. Okay, I just like fucked up. He had a few crits. He couldn't guard next turn. So I'm not sure if it was the limit break or something. Like, I'm not familiar with Smite Brothers, so don't hold me accountable for his dry trick. I know he hit me up for more than 2 crits. I needed like at least 2 or something to guard. So I just pulled my heals. I got my miracle heals. I came at him. I'm like, okay, this much to the Vanguard. And then he's like, crap, I can't guard. So I'm like, okay, if I can hit him for at least 2 crits, he can recover. Kyle only knew he had 1 heal trigger in his deck because he had pulled out all his heals. 3 heals, drop, or damage, wherever the fuck they were. So I double crit him. 3 crit. I'm like, he can't heal, he can't heal. And like, I just swing back when he just hits that 6 damage. I'm like, yes, like that. Like the victory, hands in the air, wave like you don't care type shit. I even lean a little back in the chair, the front legs of the chair to the ground. And then like, I look to my right and she's like, and this girl just sitting there like, congratulations. I'm like, oh crap. This girl came from like behind me as I was cheering. Like, what if I hit her in the face? And she just snuck up on me. Like, I did not know she was behind me. I swear to God, I put down my mother's soul. Hand to God that she came right behind me and I like nearly like missed her like by this much. Like, that girl would have been laid out and I probably would have went to jail that day. And like, yeah. She's like, oh, I have you won, but make sure you put your triggers in the trigger zone next time. I'm warning people till the 5th round. And like, I wasn't mad at her or nothing. I was like thankful to God that I did not hit her in the face. Like, I wasn't hearing her, like, she just, like, came behind me, did that ninja stuff, because she was, like, a small, frail little Asian girl came behind me. I'm like, I didn't even see her. I didn't hear no footsteps. She was so fucking light. And that was just, like, the horrible thing. Like, that thought haunts me to this day. Like, what if I had knocked her out? Because that was a full... I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, I am so sorry if I nearly hit you in the face, ma'am. I did not even see you. Like, are you okay? Did I hit you in any way? Because, like, I just did not see you. She's like, no, you didn't hit me. I'm fine. I'm fine. Good luck in the next round, though. I made the 5th round, lost, but I made it further than anybody else in the Kira card shop because they are not known for playing meta or spending, like, $500 on a deck. So I made it further than anybody there, and everyone's like, what? You went with that guy's deck? That Scrubs deck? I'm like, yeah. 5th round? I'm like, yep. And I only made the 4th and 3rd? I'm like, yeah. And they just sat there looking mad at me, like, but you don't play meta. I'm like, I know. And so that is my story. How I almost hit a female judge. Not out of anger. It was an accident. She did that freaking Kakashi stealth clone Shikamaru shadow shit behind me. And I just didn't see her. I did not in any way try to intentionally hit her. So to that girl, if you're watching this video, you remember this face from this low quality ass video I'm recording on my webcam. I am sincerely sorry if I nearly hit you or startled you in any way, because I would not hit you. You were actually kind of cute. Alright, people, so Thank you again for the 50 likes. And like, comment, subscribe to my video. And just like, if you want to hear more of my Vanguard stories, probably on a higher quality video, just like friend me, ask me, subscribe, just request it, and I will share with you. All right, guys. Have a great night. Be awesome. Don't take candy from strangers or any SPs because they might not all be friendly. I don't know where I'm going with that. All right, bye.